Hey, what's up, guys? In my previous video, I talked about the chaos that is going on in the government. And you be seeing the news, you be watching the socials, you see what's going on. It is crazy out here. I'm a federal employee, so I'm being affected by it. But I talked about the need for the Black family to have some type of plan of action, some type of thing that we as a Black family are doing. I'm Heath Wiggins. I've been working with couples for 25 years. We've been married 27 years. I got a lot of feedback from the first video I put out. And so I want to do a follow-up video to talk about a communication plan I think the Black family needs. Communication plan for the Black family. In the previous video, I said there should be two calls of action. One was to squash all beefs within the family. You don't want to have beef internally while you're being attacked externally by the government. So squash all those beefs. And in the previous video, I also said, create a Black family call tree. And that was a call tree to establish with your close circle of friends, people who you already rock with, people who, if you need some help and you call on them, you know that they're going to come running. Or if they call on you, you know that you're going to drop anything and come to their aid. So that is a Black family call tree that I spoke about. And the purpose of this circle, of this close circle, is to prevent people from suffering in silence. I'm looking at my notes here. To prevent people from suffering in silence. Because some people may be struggling, but they don't want to tell anybody. And they feel like, I'm just going to go ahead and just figure all this stuff out by myself. No, you want to check on people because you want to make sure they're not suffering in silence. The other reason is because you want to have an avenue or a vehicle by which you can request help or receive help. And so that Black family call tree is used to do that. And then third is to communicate important information. You want to be able to reach members within your close circle and share whatever is going down in your area. If something's popping off in your neighborhood, if you need some help. I don't know if you saw recently, there was a Nazi rally in a Black neighborhood in Ohio. And the people of the community of Ohio rolled out and was like, no, we're not standing for this. And so they rolled up on the Nazis.
What's up, nigga? Yeah, we see your gun, bitch. You see that gun? Fight the power. You're going to jail, bitch. Fucking nigga. Fucking nigga. You fucking nigga.
Don't get mask on cause y'all bitches. Sir, you got a mask on cause you a bitch. Sir, I got my own house. I pay property taxes, bitch. Sir, I own my
Sir, get back.
I own my
Sir,
don't do it. I own my
stop.
Hey, come on. Hey, mother. It's not worth it. Stop. No. Hey, come on. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I got the wrong neighborhood. Guys, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. They ain't gonna come to y'all neighborhood and do that. It's not worth it, guys. Hey, it's not worth it. They gotta go. Hey, get them out of here. Get them out of here. It ain't worth it, man. It is. You know it's not worth it. You know
the police came and intervened and so forth, and they ended up running the Nazis out of there. There's now an investigation with the police officers in that community that is looking into how nice and amiable the police were being to the Nazis, and they were being very hostile to the community that was being attacked. So with that Black family call tree, you need to be able to communicate that type of information if it's going down in your neighborhood. That was what I spoke about in the last video. In this video, I want to talk about the Black family communication plan, which I'm calling the Black family check-in, the Black family check-in. And so I'm going to be talking about three things: who you are communicating with, what you are communicating, and when you are communicating it. And I made some notes. So the Black family check-in communication plan, like I said, who you're communicating with, what you're communicating, and when you are communicating. So who you're communicating with. That we talked about that close circle groups. Number one is your immediate and or extended families. There's 4 different categories or 4 different groups, but depending on how close you are to your family versus your extended family, it may need to be 5. But your immediate family, your extended family is one group. Your friends are another group. Your coworkers is the third group. Now, I put coworkers in here because some people have friends who are actually coworkers and coworkers who are actually friends. Friendships grew over work, and so you communicate and connect and hang out with your friends slash coworkers. My coworker was Bernie until she wasn't my coworker no more. She became my wife. So you can have a category or a close group of circle of friends that are your coworkers. And then lastly, the group is mentorships. Now I put mentorships on here because some people have a body of people that are not their friends, that are not their family, but there's like a mentor type of relationship. And you care about those people. You've been working with them for a long time and you have a strong connection with them and you want to make sure they're good or the capability to reach out to you in case anything jumps off regarding what's going on with the government right now. Now, what you're communicating, I wanted to make this very, very simple. What you're communicating is check-ins. Instead of having a large conversation, you want to use emojis. That's the simplest way to do it. So if you want to just check in with somebody, you want to say, hey, how you doing? And keep in mind, this is specifically for communicating regarding the stuff that's going on with the government, or if there's information that you need to get out there, or if you need some help. These codes are used just for this thing. If you already use these codes already, then I understand, but just bear with me. So if you just want to check in, you want to contact one of your friends, your coworkers, your mentees, one of your family members, and you want to check in with them to see how they're doing, you hit the earlobe emoji, Now, because this is the Black family check-in communication plan, I put the Black earlobe. There's a way for you to change it on your emojis. If you don't know how, you can look that up. You probably should already know how to do that. I'm not going to cover that, but I have the Black earlobe emoji. That's going to be the universal sign for, hey, you good? You straight? Tell me how you doing. If you respond back with the Black thumbs up. I'm good. We straight over here. If it's kind of tight, but you don't need any help, but it's kind of like, it's dicey over here. It's getting kind of tight. You want to send the thoughts and prayers emoji, or I put them both in there. You can choose one. If you're not a spiritual person, I'll just leave it at that. Then you just want to say, think about me. Thanks for thinking about me. But keep me in your thoughts. Have the brain explosion emoji. There's not a Black version of that, at least not in my phone. There wasn't. But you have the brain explosion emoji. But if you are a religious person or you are a spiritual person and you believe in prayer, then you want to throw the praying hands emoji. The praying hands emoji. Some people thought that was a high five, but it's a praying hands emoji. That you want to use that to be like, yo, pray for me and keep me in your prayers, please, because it's getting tight over here. And then if you're not good, which means you need somebody to, hey, reach out to me, check on me because I'm not doing good over here. You want to put the Black thumbs down emoji. The Black thumbs down emoji. So those are the 4 check-ins that you want to initiate, or you want to initiate and respond by: the check-in, earlobe, the I'm good, the thoughts and prayers, and then the I'm not good. Now, if something's popping off in your neighborhood, or if you're in a dire strait, or you need somebody to drop everything that they have and be like, I need you to come right now. It's getting hot. It's hot right now. You send the SOS emoji. I did not know there was one. I had to look it up, but there is an SOS emoji in everybody's phone, and you should find that and get that ready to send. Because if things go down and you need the SOS emoji, that means people coming with equipment, with resources, with help, with SOS. Yo, I need to get out right now. And again, this is related to what's going on with the government. I want to keep it isolated and scoped to that because it could expand to a bunch of other stuff. I don't want to convolute that. This is specifically related to the government. So if something's going down and you need help right away, SOS emoji. Of course, you can follow up with a text about what's going down, but that SOS emoji is the understood language in the Black family communication plan. The Black family check-in is getting hot over here. I need some help. Now, when are we going to be doing this? When can we do these check-ins? I have a simple 5-day-a-week check-in. You don't have to do it every week, but here's just a simple way for us to remember. We have Mentorship Mondays. That's when you reach out to your mentors. You hit the earlobe emoji, the Black earlobe emoji on Mondays, and then just check in with them. If you receive that, then you hit the thumbs up. Family Tie Tuesdays. If you have a large family, you can break that up into multiple days. But the family ties is when you check with your immediate family and your extended family. A coworker Wednesdays, that's when you tap in with your coworkers. It's a simple thing. Just hit the earlobe, and then if they're good, thumbs up. If it's hot, SOS or whatever. Thoughtful Thursdays. Now, Thoughtful Thursdays is in case I didn't get a chance to get anybody else throughout the week, or if I missed coworker Wednesdays, if I didn't get my extended family on Family Ties Tuesdays, then Thoughtful Thursdays is where it's an ad hoc day that you can just fit anybody in there. If there's somebody that you think about, or somebody that you met, or somebody that you like, oh, let me check on them. Let me see how they're doing. And they don't fall within one of the categories per se, hit them up on Thoughtful Thursdays. So it's a catch all day to catch any other day. And then Friendship Fridays is when you tap in with your friends that are in your close group of circles, a close circle group. There you go. So that's the plan. I am going to be talking further about this. I think it's very important for Black families to be coordinated and organized as a collective, because as things start to elevate and grow and get worse, we need to be able to have communication channels that are outside of the internet that allow us to know what everybody's going on in our close circle groups. What's coming up, I'm talking about the Black Family Contingency Plan. What if everything that I said doesn't work? The grid is down. We can't text anybody. Then what are our contingency plans? I think any realistic plan that is viable needs to have a contingency plan. So I'm going to be talking about that in my next video. I'm also going to be talking about the different levels of societal disruption and what we should do to prepare for that. I'm talking to people who have different levels of experience in disaster relief, disaster preparation. So I'm getting information that I want to be able to consolidate so that we have a plan that's very simple. And I'm going to be putting the notes and the outlines and all the details of what I mentioned previously in the description of this video. So you don't have to try to remember it. Just copy this link for the video and send it out to your close circle of friends or your close circle groups. All the details that I talked about will be in the description of the video. And make sure you share this, because this is for the Black family. This has nothing to do with Heath or Heath and Bernie or Heath and Bernie's show. And we're not trying to aggrandize ourselves, but we're trying to help Black families. So share this message to the people that you love.